I found out my maid put her hair in my food on purpose. My maid for 3 years, 42F, and I, 21F, have a close friendly relation before I moved to where I live right now. She used to work at my family house as well. My mother was the one who sent her to help me since I've never done any household work growing up. I come from a rich family. I was happy that I wasn't going to be alone and will have some company over, so I didn't say anything and agreed on hiring her. Recently, I've been finding hairs in my food which I get disgusted by. I did ask my maid about it, and she said that it was by mistake because she was old and her eyesight was not the best. I believed her because I trusted her with it. A few days after I talked to my maid about it, I brought up the topic to my mother on the call. My mother told me that when the maid was working for them, the same thing used to happen until one day. My mother saw the maid putting a hair straying into the dough, which disgusted my mother, and she talked to the maid, and the maid did promise my mother to not do it again. And she never did. I was terrified hearing that. I fired the maid immediately over text and gave her the last salary over online payment. I'm still terrified to this day. I know many of you will think that maybe it wasn't the case. And it was just a mistake, but I still didn't want to take risks.